Yes, sir. What's happening, everybody? This your boy John Hanson Conversations. It's our weekly NFL recap, recapping week 14 of the NFL. I'm your boy John. We got my dog PG in the building.
Yo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. PG, you got anything you want to say to the people?
man, Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
holidays.
Happy holidays. There you have it. All right. With that being said, we about to jump right into it. We got the Rams and the Raiders. Uh,
Baker.
yeah, man. Baker Mayfield. Let's go to this box score. The Rams end up winning 17-16. So Baker Mayfield went 22 for 35, 230 yards, one touchdown, zero interceptions. Akers went 12 carries for 42 yards in a TD. Uh, scoring, bro? Ben,
Ben Skowronek.
yep, Philly 59 yards. Tutu Atwell, 5 receptions for 50. Van Jefferson, 44 in a TD. Bobby Wagner, 14 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, two interceptions. Defense did their thing, man. Defense did their thing as well. Let's see what Derek Carr did. Derek Carr went 11 for 20, 137 yards, zero touchdowns, two interceptions. Josh Jacobs rushed the ball 27 times for 99 yards in the TD. Uh, Devontae Adams had three receptions for 71 yards. Hollins had two for 22, and Amir Abdullah had two for 17. Yeah, man. Raiders give them up, putting that 5-8, man, to Baker Mayfield.
I mean, they lost another game.
Yeah,
Another game that was a one-score game, but they were up like 16-3. Uh, Baker Baker ended up driving for a 98-yard touchdown, but he got helped by two penalty calls, and that just shows you the undisciplined team. The Raiders, I guess it's the first year, so you can say whatever about McDaniels. Derek Carr experiment is done with that. Um, the best thing you got from him right now is him crying on this whole year. That's about it. And they didn't throw the ball 40 times for once, and they still lost. The defensive line started playing better, but Baker being Baker, everybody wants to get on here talking about Baker's done, Baker's this, but Baker just got a dub, nigga. With 2 days there, man,
yes,
two
sir.
days. So I think he's gonna be good. That's, but the Raiders are done. The Raiders are done.
Yeah, it's a wrap for the Raiders, man. Especially with that loss to Baker
They
Mayfield. That's the game Derek Carr's supposed to come out and show out. I believe. You feel me? You got another quarterback that's in a tough situation. It's like, let me go ahead and ball out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's crazy.
Yeah, they better. Yeah, it's not too good. Not too
And
good
then,
for them boys.
nah, and then I'm like, this Baker Mayfield was there for 2 days.
2 days came off the script. And everybody forgets. But we don't. I don't understand. People love to hate. They want to hate somebody so bad. Like they're professional athletes. Like man, you're not even paying them. You ain't even getting paid by them. It got nothing to do with fans are short for fanatic. And
Man,
I've been watching Baker from OU when he walked on from Texas Tech and transferred and got the Heisman. The boy's a baller. That's why I don't understand why people thought he couldn't. Even if the Niners, I wouldn't have mind picking him up, but I like Brock too. But he's the number one pick, man, and he's free. He's free. But the Raiders, the Raiders, man, they not one with their coach. Derek Carr. The best thing that happened to them is the fact that the damn Denver Broncos are the laughstock of the league. The biggest disappointment. Besides them, it's the Raiders. Like both of them damn teams. The AFC West was supposed to be what the NFC East is right now. Like so, everybody thought that's what they was, but nah, the Raiders just the Raiders.
yep, yep. Then they go sit in that man coverage.
Man, it's horrible. I don't understand the calling, bro.
That was
You
crazy.
gonna play man? This is one of the what? Because they don't got a name. Look, everybody gets on here. At least we talk about, but see, that's what we could do that because they professionals. I'll tell them the same shit to their face. You already know. The niggas ass. Nobody in the corner. Everybody who makes it to the NFL is a cream of the crop. But in order to stay in the NFL, you know what I mean? To stay in there is something different. But for you to be in press coverage, cornerback is one of the hardest positions in any fucking sport because you're on the island. And now you're on press coverage. Like, that is Madden for you. Madden 101. Nigga, you gonna press me? No, we need a touchdown to win. And it's only 40 yards between the end zone. Like, man, this is all in the wheelhouse. Right here, all you got to do is beat you off the line, good foot fire, hand tap, and it wasn't no Odell, it wasn't Cooper, it wasn't Jeffrey, it was Van Jefferson. That's what it's like. But they played better for a different quarterback. You know what I mean? That didn't look like the regular Rams team that's been here, Stafford. But you know, they had the Super Bowl hangover. That's the best thing that happened to the Rams. Nigga, they won last year.
Look, so I'm looking at these AFC West standards right now. We got Kansas City Chiefs leading the division with 10 wins. Chargers with 7, and then you got the Raiders right behind them, 5. Broncos, you know, they eliminated. NFC East, we got Philly, 12 wins. Dallas, 10 wins, and the Commanders and Giants sitting at 7 and 5. Yeah, man. So we had high hopes for the AFC West, but it is what it is. And yeah, Chris, man, Eagles. I can't. You feel me? I already knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I also hope we was gonna put up a better fight, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Eagles having a great season this year, man. Can't take
it. Our coach that time.
Yeah. Oh, that too.
That's why I wish City was here for that. I'm telling you. I'm gonna give Brian Daboll. He'll run, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, he is a first-year coach. He got out-coached, nigga. That don't make no damn sense. We calling. I'm watching the game, screaming at they don't understand. I watch every damn game. I got the NFL Red Zone on top of it, so I don't miss that. But I'm watching. I'm clicking through, so I'm looking at, so I can really get in depth with it, man. And I'm telling you, it's so blatant, the head coaching, and oh man, I was pissed at the beginning of the year because somebody had to be blamed for my Niners losing. So I was putting it on Kyle because everybody want to make excuses. But damn it, I'm glad we got Kyle compared to everybody else.
Facts. That's why, you feel me? That's why they stick.
But he's a good coach, man. He's a good coach. He's just, I'm sad to say it. It's the business, man. All these, you can't really dictate how the coach is doing until he gets his guy in there. You know how that go. And Daniel Jones, he's trying, but man, we all know he didn't have weapons and shit. So Daniel Jones might be a career backup, or he might just go somewhere. It's gonna be a lot of QB turnover this offseason. So.
Oh yeah. A lot of teams got to figure.
And in the next 2 years, Caleb Williams coming out next year. Oh God.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Sir, let me see. We gotta get a sound effect for that one. We got Williams at
USC.
Yes, sir. We got the USC Heisman Trophy winner. You know what I'm
saying? Black quarterback too for the USC. Yes, sir.
Sir. All right, Jalen Hurts went 21 for 31, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Miles Sanders at 17 carries for 144, 2 TDs. Woo! Jalen Hurts has 7 carries for 77 in the TD. Boston Scott has 6 for 33 in the TD. Show me 253 rushing yards on a game. That's tough. AJ Brown 4 receptions, 70 yards in the TD. Devontae Smith 5 receptions for 64 in the TD.
Yeah. They give these new receivers so much leeway. Like Randy Moss and T.O. really had to go against Champ Bailey's, Ty Laws. They had like real press corners, Patrick Surtain Sr. Like these new motherfuckers, man. These dumbass defensive coordinators running this new shell Tampa 2, man. Everybody's been, because of Tyreek Hill and shit, they running this Tampa 2, man. And they just sitting back in fucking coverage and giving. AJ Brown is a freak. How are you giving him a 10-yard cushion off the fucking line? Like, what do you think is going to happen? How you going to stop Jalen Hurts at 11-man personnel, 21? He running down your damn throat because he's already full speed by the time you're coming down the hill. What? That don't make sense to me. Like, nigga, you don't want to get beat deep, but you got these all-pro safety, and that's the thing. That's the only problem I think with the Eagles, man, is that defense, that back end. Because Slay and Bradbury are good corners. They complement each other good, but losing that Gardner Johnson and that safety, and nigga, once they run out of that Tampa too, because they got all them good defensive linemen picked up, and they start blitzing and leave them back there, it's gonna be a. Because there, if you look at the run, I think the run tackling cornerbacks, I think Darius Slay and Bradbury are at the bottom half. Like, you know, the 49ers, Shavarius Ward is number 1 in the league at cornerbacks and tackling. So, you know, we're gonna be able to get people down. But yeah, that's the only thing they can run with them, man. They run after catch, and besides that, yeah, man, the Giants about a year away, I think. Long as Saquon get like it's the same thing with Christian McCaffrey. He had them 2 good years, but then he started getting hurt. Now we seeing a different version of Christian McCaffrey right now, but we're using him as a receiver. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like he's not going up the middle. We're not making him run every damn time. We're not using his body up as much, but we're using him. That's the coaching.
Right.
Saquon can't get hit like that. He of course he can run through shit, but once you start breaking down your body, man, it's only gonna get worse.
Yep. I like that though. Put Saquon out there on some routes, man. We got
get him the ball, man.
Yeah. That Philly defense, they did have 7 sacks.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and y'all fucking and that's not like I don't know, Brian. From watching it, I'm telling you, he runs. It was like a shell offense. I felt like they coached scared. They coached them scared. They coached the Eagles like they already won something. If that makes sense. Like I seen it. I'm like, God damn, that shit was pissing me off watching the Niners do that shit with Kyle playing the Chiefs and shit. I'm like, nigga, if you don't, nigga, you know goddamn well we're gonna have to go for this motherfucking ball. Yeah, we got the number 1 defense, but they got Patrick Mahomes. The nigga gonna score. So why are you planting the ball? Why are you not? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, put the pressure on them.
Oh shit. Nigga, you know these niggas coach trying to make impressions. Right. Just play ball. Let these niggas play. Feel me?
That's why it's good that they added another game to the season. So now you can really it gets exposes because you wanna put your work in so where you can rest before the playoffs. But then again, all the people, just like we did last year, we was 3-5 in our first 8 games last year, and then we won like the last 7, and damn near was an interception away of beating the damn Rams to go into the fucking Super Bowl with Jimmy G with 1 arm. Like that's what I'm saying. But it's because we got hot, nigga. We played the number 1 seed. We played the Cowgirls and the fucking Packers at their spots. You know what I mean? We had to beat them. Now this year, the target's gonna be on our back, and I don't know if Kyle's good with that. That's the same shit. But the Eagles have had the target on their back this whole year. But it's like, nigga, once they got beat by the Commanders, nobody else has played them like the Commanders did. And all it is getting pressure back there and not giving fucking Jalen Hurts big windows to throw. Anybody in their mama in the NFL can get the ball to A.J. Brown if niggas is 10 yards off of him. A.J. Brown is not even a speed receiver. Nigga, you will play cushion off of Tyreek Hill or something like that. Not A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Right. Nigga, like, why are you backing off of like that was horrible, man. It's horrible thing. If you don't play complementary football, you're not going to beat the Eagles, man. And that's one thing I can say about Kyle Shanahan is there's the same way we neutralized that Cowboys team last year. Their team was better than our team last year, but we won in the playoffs because of fucking coaching, nigga. They neutralized them. That's it. It's what it's going to come down to in the playoffs.
Daniel Jones went 18 for 27, 169 yards in the TD. Tyrod Taylor went 5 for 5 for 47 in the TD. It was good to see Tyrod Taylor back. I almost that dude. And
Bees.
yeah, man. So I give him a shot. Feel me? Find a way to incorporate him into that offense, man. Especially if he's doing all that wildcat shit. Might be
Man,
the offense he might excel in actually.
man.
See what's up. I know he got injured earlier in the year, so it kind of messed up
He's
that.
still skinny. He got that lawsuit too on them charges. They did my boy bad. That's
Oh,
they stabbed my nigga in his lung. They
yeah,
tried to give him a shot so he could go play. That's another thing you want to talk about. And that's what it's you see with Devontae Parker. He
yeah,
just from the Patriots just went off on that. They just try to put this nigga back in the game with a concussion again, man. That's just stupid.
yeah, they tripping. Let's see. Tyrod Taylor had 2 carries for 40 yards. Saquon Barkley had 9 for 28. Darren Jones had 4 for 26. Richie James 7 receptions, 61 yards and a TD. Slayton.
9 carries, man. Come
That's
on, bro. Like, why are you giving? Look, I'm not saying don't get this nigga the ball. I'm just saying don't kill him.
mhm.
If he gonna get 30, if he gonna get 30 touches, man, give him fucking 18 carries and then the rest receptions in the screen or something. You know what I
That's
mean? But don't give him. I'm saying don't give him the ball 30 rushes down the middle. That's what I'm talking about. But 9, nigga, you ain't nigga. Tyreek Hill can't get in rhythm with 9 touches, nigga.
right.
What the fuck, nigga? You need 9 touches to run the ball, and you probably ran some zone. Man, man, he running off tackle. Yeah, man. I don't know. Is he your offensive coordinator too, or did
Right.
he bring the offensive coordinator from the Bills with him?
He brought an offensive coordinator.
Hmm.
He actually let me see. I gotta find out because I know he was the offensive coordinator for the Bills.
Bills, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He trying to run the offense like fucking Josh Allen's back there, but y'all don't have the pieces. The offensive line's been ass for years. And that's really what it is. But Daniel's not really making y'all not getting no separation. Like it's not the play calling, whatever the coach is calling is not good enough. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
It's not all on Daniel. Daniel's not even turning the ball over that fucking much like he used to. It's just not fucking. It's not meshing. It's not the relationship between coach the quarterback is not look good because he's doing too much. Like nigga, Daniel Jones looking like the Jimmy G version I don't like. Like nigga, you just doing exactly what's supposed to be there, but you're not creating shit. Like create something. Like it's like he's afraid to get out the pocket and create because coach gonna tell him you're doing too much. That's the problem. He done coached it out of his ass to me. Like, nigga, he was good at getting out that pocket and dipping off for a little 30-yard run or dipping off and dropping it off to Ingram. That was a big loss, too, letting Evan Ingram go. That was stupid as hell.
And
Like,
he went
that big ass nigga is running 4.3 and like 6'6 at tight end. Nigga, that's stupid as hell. Let that go.
Yeah, that was stupid, especially with that Jones. He need that security blanket right now, for real.
That's the biggest thing that happened. What everybody talking about Jimmy G. Trey Lance didn't have Christian McCaffrey. Kyle Shanahan was not throwing the ball to running backs. He does not coach that. He didn't. He never. We one of the least screen run teams. All our screens go to Debo. You go to wide receivers and shit. So now that we got Christian McCaffrey, it opens up shit. It's easier instead of a quarterback having to get this in this little tight ass window. Oh, I throw it out here because you know damn well no linebacker guarding him. And that's what I'm saying. You have the next best version of Christian McCaffrey in New York and Saquon Barkley, nigga. He is the next best receiving and running. He is probably but to me, if it was me, even though I got McCaffrey, I would fucking take Barkley over McCaffrey because he's bigger, nigga. He's bigger, nigga. That's it. Just simple. He's bigger and he's younger and hasn't been hurt as much. But shit, if we had think about if Saquon was over here with Kyle, like man, hey, shit crazy.
It'll be
Or if
right.
Christian, even if
Proud.
Christian went over there with fucking the Chiefs, like certain coaches will know how to use that. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think Brian, he ain't never had that, nigga. All he knows how to work with
Right.
is a overachieving quarterback. Like everybody, niggas forget Josh Allen. I was just looking at a podcast. What is his name? Something Marinelli. Rob, him and Eric Crocker, man. Shout out my guy, man. But he fucking he was the quarterback coach. He said he saw Josh Allen and he was like, "This is the best talent I have ever seen." But nobody knew where this nigga was coming from Wyoming, nothing. He was just raw. And then now, after they gave Josh Allen 3 years to develop, he's developed. And now they're doing the same thing. He's a beast, man, but you got to give him time.
We got Mike Kafka is our play caller. He came from the Chiefs. He was like the offensive strategizer or something.
You
Kind of
see,
like offensive.
Only reason he got that fucking job from the Chiefs is because he was with the Giants is because he was under Andy Reid. And that's the thing, that's what I was saying, is some of these coaches' trees, RP, that's what I should have said at the beginning. RP Mike Leach, man. Damn. Mike passed. Mike Leach. Man, that air raid, I was out in Oklahoma. So in Oklahoma, that the Big 12 offense, all of that air raid, that's what it is now. That's what Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, they spreading it out. But not every coach disciples are good, if that makes sense. Not every just because they were under so and so is good. For instance, like Josh McDaniels, Bill Belichick's, all of his disciples that left underneath him end up coming back because they fucked up. Like from Matt Patricia, the only one that ain't left yet is the one from the Titans, and he's still the Titans coach right now. But Josh McDaniels was ass with the Broncos, and it came back to him, and now he's back with the Raiders. So to say that it's like Sean McVay, he has Patrick LaFleur. That whole not Patrick LaFleur, Mike LaFleur from the Packers. That's like his history. And you got fucking Kyle Shanahan. Sean McVay, all of them was coaching at the same time at Washington. But Shanahan is Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins. You see how the Dolphins, like their offense is still nice. They nice still. Eric Reed, his is going to be Eric Bieniemy when he gets his chance to go play somewhere, coach somewhere. So. But yeah, so not everybody's disciple is good by themselves. Some people are supposed to be coordinators, but everybody's supposed to wants to elevate. But some people can't handle that shit, man, and do it all the whole thing, man. Just like what the Broncos head coach Nathan Hackett had the damn Packers offense looking great. He was the offensive coordinator underneath LaFleur. Now he left LaFleur to go to the Broncos. The offense is ass because of what? I'm gonna say because LaFleur's not there. It can't be because you don't got a Hall of Fame quarterback. You got Russell Wilson, nigga. You just weren't what it was. But because they didn't want that skin, they didn't want to get Eric Bieniemy in there. Like, you know what I mean? It would have been Eric Bieniemy. They didn't want the black coach and the black quarterback. They don't want that. And that's another thing, to talk about. That's why I'm happy Deion went to Colorado, even though, he did his thing for the HBCUs, but everybody should want to elevate. And it's not about money. That's what you want to do. You want that. It's just, that's supposed to be, when we was kids, we did that. Everybody wanted to be the greatest and the best, but we lose sight of that because we get content. And that is getting very, very, like everybody on the 49ers staff or former fucking coaches, like head coaches, like DeMeco Ryans is going to be a head coach. And that's going to be like the third year in a row that Kyle Shanahan loses a defensive coordinator to a head coach, from Robert Saleh type things and him. But now we got Anthony Lynn. That's what people don't want to talk about. He's our running back coach. And he was the head coach for the fucking Chargers, but nobody gave him long enough leash. He had 1 year with Justin Herbert. You know what I'm saying? So they fired him, and he came over here with us. And now you see with Christian, our any running back that comes to the fucking 49ers can run with our in our offense. Then not only that, our QB coach is the reason why fucking Jimmy G and Brock Purdy is coming out, a 7th round draft pick is coming out looking like Brian Griese. Brian Griese is a former NFL quarterback, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I could say with Kyle Shanahan. He loves winning, but the difference between him and his dad is he's a people's person. He knows how to bring, just like how ironic that Christian McCaffrey, who he used to watch as a baby, ends up traded to his team. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man.
Right. Talk about that a little more, Pat. You played the game. Talk about that people's coach, the players coach versus that head
Okay.
coach that they just kind of stay away, or
Mama got his
most
dark
guys
phone.
probably don't like.
Yeah, you gotta unless you from playing. Huh?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Mom.
I don't care. Ask mama. But yeah, you gotta have. I don't know what coach I would
Actually, that
be.
question.
Huh?
I'm gonna ask you the question again, so that way
Okay.
I can record it. Um, so we talk about players, coaches, people's coaches. Can you just talk about that a little bit and talk
Yeah,
about what that means, different type of coaches that we have out there?
man. You got how can I put it easier? You got the player coaches. Player coaches, as in some people are ignorant out here and say, oh, because you didn't play this sport, you can't tell me what to do in it, or because you weren't as good as me in this sport, you can't tell me what to do in it. You got the difference, but that's for you to find out. Your player coaches, man, you have, like, how can I put it? You got like as City would have said for Brian Dayball, player coach. Some people gave him credit too early, saying that he makes you want to run through the wall for him. In my opinion, my player coaches is Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin's never had a losing record at Pittsburgh until this year. This is going to be his first year, and no matter if it's defense, he has an identity. And you're a grown man when you go play with him. You're a professional. People go over there to him to rejuvenate their career. So as in being the player coach, it's like just being able to relate. It's the same thing as in for anything. You want to be relatable to everybody, but you also got to understand that it's a purpose. And that's where you know, the no bullshit coaches. You could say that the Nick Sabans, the Bill Belichick's, that it doesn't seem fun, but they're winning. You know, not everybody could do in that style. Just like
Mhm.
Deion Sanders is probably, to some people, probably the best NFL player ever because he could play offense and defense. But if Deion Sanders also got a couple coaches fired, there's a couple he didn't listen to certain people. It's certain things that you can't tell Deion. It's certain, and that's where you come in. The players, coaches could get that through to him. They
Mhm.
could get that. They get more out of that person than you would say the X's and O's, the military approach, the Greg Popovich, Bill Belichick. So those type of
Mhm.
coaches, but to each his own. If you get you one like a Tim Duncan, I don't know why they ever compared Tim Duncan with Kobe. They're two different positions, but Tim Duncan was quiet, but he was a star. There's different ways to skin a cat, but he fit for that coach.
Mhm.
If Tim Duncan was with anywhere, anything would have been different because he might not have brung out that dog in the Tim like Greg could get to him. Yeah, as in Phil Jackson, not anybody, everybody want to say it's hard to coach a star. I beg to differ because only difference is when you're coaching a star, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. You dig what I'm saying? And most stars know when they slacking. You ain't got to tell the star why did you miss this. They know why they missed that. That's either because they didn't want to put in that effort or they just didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? We seen it. We know people we done grew up with, niggas that would smoke before the game and still give you 150 yards rushing. Or you dig what I'm saying? Or give you a 40 piece on the court.
But the coach in high school, the player coach could get that. You're not getting to the next level with that. That's what happens with our youth, and that's what we've been trying to take out of them. Like, man, you can do all of that later on in life. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because that's going to stop once you get able to see your body, be able to do that, do certain. Oh, well, I can still do this and do that. It just messes your mind up, and you want your body to be a temple anyway, though. So that's why I like the little bit in between on the coaching. I want to be a player's coach, but I also want them to know I want to win. So Mike Tomlin, man, that's real discipline. I like that.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mike Tomlin, man. He been holding it down
Man,
in a great organization, man. Happy for that guy. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. 'Cause I know we talk about that a lot. You know, and talk about those player coaches, and then like you brought up that situation in Denver with Hackett, his locker room. Because again, at the end of the
Man,
day, like you're dealing with grown men. So if those grown men don't respect you, it's gonna be
see,
a
the
hard
difference between
hard season.
being grown and just being, it's not even about being grown, it's just about being a man. Being a kid, you can sit here and bullshit and tell somebody something as many times
Mm,
as you want, and even though they don't never see it, they still believe in you because you're their friend. You're their
mm,
friend. You're a kid, so they still
mm,
think you. Oh, it's gonna happen. But being grown is saying what you're gonna do and doing it, and me seeing that shit. And when I see that shit, it's even more like, oh damn, this nigga, he on the business. This is what it is. And when you see them doing it, it makes it easier for you to do it. You can't just tell me a star that I'm getting paid more than you, and I probably forgot about more fucking football than you. And just because you got this head coaching job, I need you to show me something to believe in. And Nathan didn't give him nothing to believe in.
mm,
I know they probably like same thing with Russell. The people can say that about Russell. It's like, nigga, we heard, nigga, that you are the good leader, Russell. You should have gave it, nigga, you should have called the play and gave it to Marshawn. But you didn't. Now you over here, you're not doing your thing. Now people forgot about that. They were saying it was Russell Wilson more than Pete Carroll. Now Pete Carroll's still winning. Pete Carroll damn near 80 years old out here living it up. That's what, like I want to do it. And he
mm,
having fun. He having fun. That's when you make them have fun. It's a whole different thing. But when you try to make it a professional environment, it shouldn't have to be made something professional when that's how we should live anyway. You
mm,
programmed when you wake the fuck up. When you
mm.
wake up, you programmed already. That's supposed to be what you own. That should be easier, nigga. You getting paid for it, but that's the difference between us and them. We love this shit. We would do that shit for free. I mean, I ain't getting hit by no fucking 6'8" niggas for free. I'm gonna take that back. But you know what I'm saying? I would do it, but yeah, they getting paid for it. Like, man, it's not about the money, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's the change. We
I
lose
got love.
sight on it every time, man. You want to change generations. You want to bring something better. And as in, like our new generation, we not just the dumb athletes no more. You know what I mean? And so with that being said too, it ain't no fucking excuse to why it ain't more money in the Greenwood Bank, nigga, the black owned bank that man, what's his name making? You know what I mean? What's his name? That's the thing. All our rich athletes, man. But you
That's
know
not
that's a
Killer.
whole nother story. Killer
What was
Mike,
the
that's his name.
Yeah, Killer Mike. What's the name of that bank again? Let me see. I'm pull it up real quick.
I think it's Greenwood. I want to say Greenwood Bank, and it's black owned. They got like I just heard about it. I think they had like 400 million in there now.
Oh yeah, the Greenwood Bank. Shout out to the Greenwood Bank, man. If y'all don't
Shut
know about
up.
the Greenwood Bank, go ahead, pull that up, man. You feel me? A black owned bank. You feel me? Uh, you feel me? Small business grants. They give $10,000 every month to a Black or Latino owned business. No hidden fees. Feel me? So we're gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in for
Man,
sure. That's on my list of things to do. But oh, PG, you
man.
brought up something, man, and you know, you said a guy, high school kid, could, before the game, go out and smoke, might smoke a blunt, then get out on the field, rush for 140 yards, score all the touchdowns, win the
Mm-hmm.
game, right? So you see, it's obviously a very talented kid, being a kid. I mean, we understand how that go, and we
Mm-hmm.
talk about the type of coaching, right? So if it's a coach out there listening right now, you feel me? And they dealing with one of those athletes, bro. How would you guide them on approaching that that
Um,
athlete or trying to help that athlete?
I say, don't never think, don't ever think it's enough. As in, I know coaches, I know coaches don't get paid, and that comes in with the same thing. They don't get paid enough. Uh,
Yeah.
True champions, in order to be a champion and actually win on the field, you got to win at life. And in order to win at life, you got to, I mean, there's certain steps you got to do, and it's very easy. You just got to be disciplined. So what I would tell them,
Mm,
is put your hand around that player, and not just use them for your game. You know what I mean? Genuinely love those players. You know what I mean? It's too many times that they want to attach their name to somebody who they think are good, or great that's going to take them somewhere. And then when they can't go with them, then they stop helping. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
that's the thing. That's not good. That's not even that makes no sense because you got the same. It's so much you don't know what you did to change that young man or young female's life,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right there. It's just having that outlet because I'm telling you, not anybody who knows any real athlete would tell you, nigga, your wind is the first thing. If you don't have any cardio, you can't do shit. Okay, so nobody to
Mm-hmm.
each his own. I got family members. I know a lot of motherfuckers who could do that. But my body was a temple when I was in high school, man. I didn't smoke or nothing until college. After I ended up stop playing sports, you know what I mean? Um, I want to be the best, and if you want to be the best, your body you got to feel right. That's why shout out Floyd Mayweather, man, and shout out RP Mo3. Like Mo3, he's an artist, but he didn't drink or smoke. You know what I mean? So that's why his voice. You know what I mean? There's certain perks that we forget. Well, when I was a kid, this is what I had. That's because you were healthy. That was probably the most healthiest time in your life. You didn't have all this shit that's clouded. Now you're an adult and you don't forgot about the program. You forgot about the needs. And
Sir.
to that kid, I would just say, just keep doing. You want to be the best. I'm telling you, the number one recruit in the motherfucking world in America in any sport. I could damn near put my life on it. He does not smoke or she does not smoke. Like I'm telling you, they do not have time. Caleb Williams just had it. Shout out Caleb too again. My boy, he said he was too small at 10, and they said he was too little. He cried. He went back, and his dad told him, "We're gonna start this plan." That's what I'm about to be on with my son. He said, "We're gonna start this plan, and we're gonna build it. It's 2-a-days. In the morning before you go, and then when you get out of practice, we got our own practice." That's the work you have to put in. You're not putting in that fucking work just to see it leave because you want to go smoke. You're not doing that. It's just simple. And you can easily only thing that I would say about that for the smoking and drinking comes when you have too much time on your hand. And if you're being an aspiring athlete, you should not have any fucking time on your hand anyway. That's time to train. That's time to get better. Let me figure out why he's ranked ahead of me. What can I do that he's not doing? And I'm pretty damn sure he's not smoking. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit used to piss me off. That's a big pet peeve with me. And I hate it when people like, oh, Stephen A's, he's being a sellout. No, nigga, I understand, my nigga. If you could make millions of dollars and you mean to tell me you can't put down the weed, nigga,
Smoking
what?
weed.
Stop smoking the weed, man. Like, come on, it's right there. But hey, Ron Artest, Ron Artest and Lamar Odom was in the fucking halftime, nigga, taking shots at me and doing dope in the Super Bowl. I mean championship. So,
Right,
but not everybody is them. That's what I'm saying.
right. At least wait till you get there. You feel me? Get
Make
there.
it first.
Make it,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Make
gotta
it.
make it.
You feel me? Make it. And that's real, man. And that, you know what, Pat? That's some real stuff, man. I like how you said,
Yeah,
like, they gotta put their arm around these young men, young women,
yeah,
and care about that work that they pouring into them and see them more
yeah.
than just an athlete or an asset, something that they can gain
Yeah.
something, no
But then they come,
notoriety as a man
yeah,
in high school, coach of the year, whatever the case is.
yeah. You want notoriety.
Genuine,
Your notoriety is getting this nigga out the hood. Yeah. Getting him out the
right?
hood, changing him. if he's now that he had all this influence at home, if you know damn well he is only influence, but now you tired, man. I had it, man. Hey, shout out Coach Marvin Rivers. That's why I got it tatted on me, the beast, man. I wasn't able to play sports because I was getting kicked out of school. I was bad. I was a California nigga in Oklahoma City. So I had to fight my way up. I wasn't able to stay in school until like the 8th grade at Taft. And once I got to Taft, nigga, it was on and motherfucking cracking. Nigga, I was that nigga on any fucking field in court, but I had to be able to show that. But they never coached that dog out of me, man. They showed me that my name, I'm the beast, nigga. That's what I am every time. Like that's if it
That's
wasn't
how
for
you.
them, man. But I'm talking about, I'm going there. I'm with them at function, at barbecues. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Putting the arm on them,
family.
man. Be
Yeah.
a good, role model, man. Take them out to the game with you. Do something. You know what I mean? Shit,
Mhm. Absolutely, bro. I love that, man. So if you're a coach out there, man, you listen to this, you heard it. Invest in them. Put your arm around them, man. Show them something different. Feel me? And then to you athletes out there, might be the athlete that's smoking right now. You feel me? Or whatever the case is. I'm gonna holler at you. You feel me? Just see what some of those contracts hit for. You feel me? Those NFL contracts, some of those NIL deals. You feel me?
man,
Find
man,
out, find out what real money looks like. You feel me? Google what $1 million in cash look like, $500,000 in cash look like, whatever the case is. That's what you could potentially have
man.
your hands on, and that's what you ultimately sacrificing. You feel me? If you're not giving it your all, you feel me? Because we didn't
and
we
it's
didn't
right
play
there,
with some very talented athletes. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Who had a lot of in front of them. You feel me? But couldn't see it. So for y'all athletes out there, man, get around some real money. Feel me? It could be internet money. I don't care. Just look at it, see it, because that's at the end of the day, that's what you dealing with. And ask yourself, what can my family do with this? How will this change my family? How will this change me? You know what I'm saying? Um, 'Cause we want to see y'all win out here, man. We don't want to see y'all
Man,
throwing y'all lives away or
This is our
being in
generation.
it,
This is us.
whatever. Yeah, bro. So yeah,
This is
that's real.
us.
That
We
was a
always
bar
want to
for
be
me.
competitive, man.
Gotta find the right shit to be competitive about.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, Pat, that's what it is. You feel me? That's what life is. We competing, and
Hmm.
you gotta understand, and what they gotta understand, and what we gotta understand is that same hard work and dedication that we put into football and the sports and basketball and well, bro, that's the same
Yes.
life, bro. You put the hard work into a job, you put the hard work into a business, you put that same hard work into being a family man, bro. We did not want to get up at 4 a.m. to
Man.
be at the field at 5 a.m. You
Bruh.
feel me? We didn't want to wake
And
up
we
for
didn't
school, go to school, go to practice.
take that shit for granted. And then now that that's the this the what do you call it? The I can't get the word, but that's the stamp. That's what we live by. Like that's
Yeah,
why I think about my life in 4 quarters, man. And right now I'm in the second. And I'm about
mm,
almost to halftime. Shit, I just turned 30. Yeah, so I'm at halftime,
yeah,
man. I'm at half, and now it's like
yeah,
everybody can say, "What would I do? This is what I want to do, or this is what I would have did." But nigga, shit, this is what you got. What you gonna do now? And I'm the first one in that too, man. I've made some major changes this last couple of years. I ain't perfect, but it's gonna only get better. You know what I mean? I
yes,
ain't
sir,
giving up, man. You know, but I still
yes,
got to
sir,
be strong because shit, I got mini me's out here. They the next ones. But I gotta show
yes,
them,
sir,
you do what you want to do. That's it. What you
sir.
want to do, not what they tell you, because you're gonna be able to read, write, and everything, and do whatever. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm on them now about. He still wanna we
Yep,
training shit now, but it ain't like we used to because he's been doing bad in school. I'm like, man, you a student athlete, nigga. Student
yeah,
first, nigga. You're not being no athlete if you can't. What's the point, nigga? This is not 1945. This ain't 1950 where niggas gonna let you just get up in here because you the best nigga in the school of football and pass you forward. Nah, that shit done. That's done, man.
Cause nigga, they tell you that's why we going through shit too. People is my age, our age, shit. Nigga, we thought we was gonna be millionaires by the time we get this age, shit. Nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga, you couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. I'm like, shit, nigga. I know by the time I'm 30, nigga, I know I'm at 3 or 4 houses, nigga. Whoopie whoop
all that,
bam. But it's like shit,
all that.
shit happens. Yeah, I know I'm still breathing. I lost a lot of homies that's not here. You know what I mean? I'm still here, nigga. I'm here, and that's all I could be thankful for. But also, being here can't be the only thing. And I battle with that every day. You know what I mean?
Man, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be great
Sure,
later, man.
yes, sir. Hey, you know what, bro? And I was on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. I'll be on there. Feel me, lady got me on TikTok. But you feel me? A dude was on there talking about refining. You feel me? refining.
Mhm.
Like you go, your dad's a businessman, so you get groomed to go into business or whatever the case is. So now your dad gets to refine himself in you.
Mhm.
You feel me? Make a better version of himself, a better version of a businessman.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about that. I was like, damn, like that's some cold shit, right? Versus people who go out and say, okay, all right, well, I'm about to. You feel me? My dad was a businessman. I'm about to go out here and be an artist, pay my own path, whatever the case is. Which is cool, whatever the
Mhm.
case.
Yeah.
But you don't get that refining. You feel me? And I like to think.
Yeah.
I look at these dads who didn't play in the professional leagues because I mean some of them have, but they got to refine. You feel me? And that's what
Mhm.
we get to refine. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool that you get that's your program now. You feel me? So big shout out to
Man.
you. You feel me? We was in that same situation. You feel me? We
Nigga.
was young, we was the youngins. You feel me? Going to training because we wanted it. We wanted it bad. We was
Mhm.
hungry for it. We had to go get it ourselves though. We had to go look for it. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We had to find those people. We had to cross paths with those people, and then we was able to
Mhm.
get something. But now you in that process where you get to refine. You feel me? I done been through it. I done made my mistakes. I done navigated, blazed my little trail. Now I'm about to.
Man.
Now I'm about to equip you, get you
Yep.
right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's
So
up.
there's no excuses.
No excuses. I ain't, can't say I didn't tell you. Can't say I ain't show you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But it all comes down to and even for him, he's gonna be a gamer. So like I told him, I said you can treat life like Grand Theft Auto if you want to. I said it's not
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, bro. I said, nigga, this ain't Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rebirth. You playing with shit like that. But this can be Madden. This can be NBA 2K. This can be NHL. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. It can be that. That's why I'm like that
Yeah.
same energy you wanna be here, be the super, because I'm like, your daddy's one of the toughest, one of them guys, you know what I mean? But hey, that shit don't get you paid, nigga. Like,
Uh,
you need to be on this other side of the fence, man. It's just
yeah.
too many more opportunities. But with that being said, shit, I can't force him to do shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I told him. But now I'm telling you, he been on me. I'm like, Dad, my baby girls too, they dribbling this shit. They dribbling the basketball. They told me, Daddy, I'll put me in basketball. I'm telling you, it started cracking. This is just warm my heart up. I'm like,
Yes,
So
sir. Yeah, that's sweet, bro. That's sweet. All right, let me see. What game should we go? Uh, Kansas City Chiefs 34, Broncos 28. Patrick Mahomes with 28 for 42, 352 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Pacheco rushed for 13. Yeah, 13 carries for 70 yards. McKinnon had 7 receptions, 112. 2 TDs. Juju had 9 for 74 in the TD. Travis Kelsey had 4 for 71. Let's see what that defense. 7 tackles for loss, 6 sacks. I think Russell Wilson went out with a concussion. He did 23 for 36, 274 yards, or 247 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Also had 4 Ks for 57 yards. Pretty good game from Russell Wilson. Judy had 8 receptions for 73, 3 TDs. And then Marlon
that
Mack
nigga
had
went
two
off, boy.
off, bro. Had 62
Ju-
yards. Yeah,
Judy
Judy.
fucking he on I think on the play something happened on the fourth down or something. He went off. He gonna get fined for that shit. He went off on the ref because he felt like he got held or something, and then the ball didn't get thrown his way. So then, nigga, after that, nigga, he scored a touchdown, and like the next time he got on the field, he's doing his thing. Russell Wilson isn't helping. He ain't helping the motherfucking offensive line. I'm tired of people making excuses. Like,
that's what Russell Wilson was good for. You go to get on Madden right now. He got escape artist on one of his fucking badges. You know what I mean? So there's no excuse. Now he knows he has no offensive line help, but he just running out. His clock's too. He's not playing like a vet. He got too much shit going on. That's what his fucking problem is. I'm telling you,
Tom Brady went on a win streak as soon as he finally got the divorce finalized.
Russell
Yeah,
Wilson, nigga got too much shit going on with Sierra. You need to let my nigga Future raise his own fucking son. Let me be quiet. He got too much shit going on, man. Nigga, you need to get there, throw the football, man.
sir.
Damn, throw the football.
Yeah, man, he got to get his locker room back. You know what I mean? Then I
Man.
get it. it ain't Seattle, and it ain't Pete Carroll, bro. Where everybody ain't on that kumbaya.
Man,
Everybody's not on that. You feel me? Everybody ain't trying to. You feel me? Spread the love. You know, nobody want to hear that. You feel me?
see
When
that
football game,
difference, man. When he was in Seattle, he came in. Seattle just overpaid for Matt Flynn. He was the backup to Aaron Rodgers. They overpaid for his ass to come over there to be the guy. They fucking drafted Russell Wilson, not really hoping or thinking he was really gonna be that nigga. He beats this motherfucker out, and he was playing with house money. He had that great defense, and everybody just fell in love. Niggas love to hate a African American man who's intelligent. Don't shut the fuck up. So they hated Richard Sherman. They hated fucking Brandon Browner. They didn't like Chancellor. They ain't like Body. They ain't like Earl Thomas, nigga. They didn't like none of them niggas because they were black males that were intelligent. Nigga, and then they want to go to the so-called Russell Wilson's easier to be likable because he's the Uncle Tom. He's the light-skinned guy. He's the closest. Yeah, he wants to be us. Same thing they're doing with Dak over there in Dallas, but to each his own. He's still one of the best. But he rode that fucking they coattail, robbed him from a Super Bowl, blamed. I don't like how he went out of Seattle blaming motherfucking Pete Carroll and shit. Not this nigga supposed to be a God-fearing man. Not supposed to be, he is, but
right.
You're not holding yourself accountable now. Like, nigga, I know everybody talking about Zach Wilson. What about Russell Wilson, nigga? Well, he gonna say I'm playing ass. It was me. I got a lot of shit going on. I can't handle it right now, or so whatever it might be. But nigga, don't have people fucking getting rid of a fucking former All-Pro running back Melvin Gordon. All of these motherfuckers they trying to blame. They about to get rid of Nathan Hackett, even though they should. But because of that, even Nathan Hackett's incompetence shouldn't be seen when you have a fucking $250 million quarterback back there. Like, nigga, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, nigga, that's what Eric Crocker was saying. He was saying, like, you know, there's certain guys when you get drafted, if you get drafted in the first round, there's certain shit you don't gotta do. But what makes the first rounder different from the last rounder is the work ethic. Nigga, 90 is supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be, nigga. If you get drafted in the first round, you got a high motor. So we shouldn't have to get you to fuck up to go work out. You should be wanting to get up yourself and go work out. But they don't get like that now. Now you get these niggas, they get that bag, they get that money, and they really playing football for the money. And that shit is stupid to me. And I'm only reason saying that, not even to sound hating, because if it's about the money, nigga, the NFL is the least paid fucking professionals out of all four genres. Like, nigga, they broke. They're not getting guaranteed money. Nigga, you get hurt, you broke. They need to fix that. Nigga, the NBA getting full guaranteed contracts and niggas can hold out and all, whatever, do their thing. NFL, nigga, you still getting treated like a plantation. You know what I mean? That's what I was talking about last week. It's still a plantation, but now you taking the cheese. Nigga, you just took that cheese. You know damn well they pay you that much money, Russell Wilson. They traded them draft picks, Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson, you gotta play Russell Wilson. Nigga, ain't nothing, because it ain't nothing behind you, Russell. Ain't no let's go get this. Because you can't build the team now, Russell. That's what the only thing that I was thinking about with fucking Lamar. Lamar should get paid as much fucking money as he can. But in the same aspect, it's like, damn, nigga, if they pay him, nigga, you know they ain't gonna be able to go get no motherfucking body. So shit, that's the thing. But it's like, damn, nigga, he need to be paid, man. Shout out Lamar Jackson too. Shit, that's fucked up. Them niggas.
Gotta pay. I know these NFL owners don't want to cough up that bread. I know they got. The Browns gave up $300
million. They don't, and that's
high.
why. That's the reason why it's taking so long to get rid of Dan Snyder. You see, the NBA got rid of Don Sterling and made Cuz from the Suns fucking sell his shit. Nigga, they move swiftly, nigga, because they know what changed the bottom line. Them motherfucking NBA players was a LeBron James away from saying, nigga, we're not playing this fucking bubble, and nigga would have been fucked, nigga. You know what I mean? But no, they used it. They said, no, we're going to use it, nigga. Black Lives Matters everywhere. Nigga, we're going to run this motherfucker and run it up and still do what I love. That's why I fuck with LeBron in the NBA. But then you get to the NFL, you got motherfuckers like, nigga, Naughty Dak and shit.
over here, I'm gonna do nigga, and I keep saying Dak because Dak is the new Russell Wilson to me, but you know, that shit's irritating me.
Tell me your takes. You good?
But yeah, man, your boy.
That shit, the plan, they gotta fix it, man. Dan Snyder, man, is still here, and that's what I was talking about. Is the fucking owners? They couldn't get him out because everybody else got fucking got skeletons in the closet that they don't want to know. That's like they got rid of John fucking Gruden because them emails, nigga, them emails was 10 years old. He was talking to everybody else. That's why I'm like, y'all putting him to scapegoat. What y'all say? Nigga from Bob McNair down there in Houston, Texas. They don't want no black owners. They don't want that shit. They know what it is. That's why Troy Vincent pissed me off with that shit too. But yeah, that's another story for another day.
Sure don't. They sure don't. They don't want to sit down at the table and have to answer for everything. That'd be for real. That's how they feel.
You got former NFL fucking stars having to steal their own shit back. That don't make no damn sense. Reggie Bush need his fucking Heisman back too, since the niggas paying college players. That's why I wish my motherfucking son would say he want to smoke some fucking weed. Nigga, you getting paid to go to college now too, nigga? Please, you better, nigga. I'm telling you, program. That's all you, nigga. It's program, nigga. You get paid now, nigga. They pay you, man.
Yes, sir. Get to it. That program, young folks. Get on your program, whatever that is. Even if it's just waking up, getting ready for school every day, going home and doing your homework. Get on a program. Stick to it. You feel me? Discipline. We talked about that earlier. That's the key. That's the difference.
Man.
Discipline. You feel me? You know, you got to make those sacrifices right now so you can get it on the back end. You feel me? You keep that same discipline that you get as a child. You keep that all the way through college, all the way through your professional life. You feel me? You just build on it. You feel me? So program. You feel me? If you got an opportunity to go to college and get one of these NIL deals, program. I mean, get yourself around the right people. You feel me? That's gonna be one of the most important things, especially if you're out there making money right now. Around people that know money. Get around people that you feel me, know what they talking about.
Know how to keep money, nigga. Know how to get money.
Exactly. You know, that's gonna be important. And you surround yourself around the right people. Difference could be hundreds of millions of dollars if you do it right, or if you do it wrong. You know, so get around the right people, man. We don't know a lot, and because we don't know a lot, we gotta educate ourselves and put people around us that can educate us. Go ahead.
You can't expect nobody else to put more work into you than you.
And that's just simple. It's like you could be. That's what irritates me about us.
I battle with that every day. So I tell my son, you know, I help him. I tutor as much as I can with him.
But you know, our kids are put at a. We didn't have to deal with COVID when we were kids. You know what I mean? So not having school for 2 years and being on a laptop put kids back. And I want to tell everybody, like, you do not have to put your kids on an IP because their attitude, they're kids. They're hyper because they're getting to do something that they weren't able to for 2 years. That's all we know is to learn from the school. But see, that's good that COVID happened because it made parents have to be parents again. And I'm one of them. And you have to put more work into your own than you expect somebody else to do because at the end of the day, they're just doing the job. And in order to do a job, you get certain requirements you got to do. That's it. But you got to put in that extra work, nigga. You got to be that rock, nigga. That's what you got to do.
Yes, sir. And that extra rock. And to our parents out there, man, invest in your kids, man. Invest in your kids. Man. That can make a world of difference. They might know what they're talking about. So listen. You know what I'm saying?
They do. That's what I'm saying. That shit.
Real talk.
They do. You remember when that's some of the greatest ideas. That's why I will eventually I'm gonna have, once I get everything done, hopefully I'll have like a talent agency or something. I feel like that's in us to be able to go find that. It's just if niggas just gotta have money to back it, you know what I mean? And that's the shit. Like that would be perfect. Because there's so many kids that don't even know that what they're good at is like, nigga, you can get paid for this. Like, nigga, but
people want to take advantage of shit like that. Oh shit! Shout out City.
Yo. What's the deal? What's
Shitty in the
Yeah.
Man,
What's good
the
with
deal, man? My bad. I'm apologies.
it's
But I
all
made
good.
you?
Yeah.
All right, be going, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. City in the building.
What's
Yes, sir. City, say something to the people, man.
Yo, how everybody doing? You feel me? I made it.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
So
we just chopping it, man.
What's the topic?
Let's
Shit.
see.
A
We
little
want to
bit of
talk about the
everything.
best.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking a little bit of everything. We did see the freaking Detroit Lions beat the. We just finished talking about
Hey,
the
oh
Broncos.
no, perfect. Yeah, but we're gonna leave that Broncos. Hold on, not to cut you off, John. We're gonna leave that Broncos take alone because you was a little late for that. And I don't
Yeah.
and we agree on that on the Broncos, me and you do. But it was perfect. John know what he's doing. That's why that's my guy. Had some conversations because you came at the perfect time. Let's talk about these fucking Lions and
Yes,
Vikings
sir.
game. Let's talk
Oh
about
man,
that.
you know what's
Kurt,
crazy is I was just saying that. I'm like, yo, the Vikings is doing me dirty right now.
I'm telling you.
I said, yo, they doing me
34,
dirty right now.
33.
No cap.
Kirk Cousins, 31 for 41, 425 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Delvin Cook, 15 carries, 23 yards. That'll do it right there. 1 TD. Justin Jefferson, 11 receptions, 223 yards. Hawkinson, 6 receptions for 77.
Fumble too.
Thielen, 7 for 65. Yep. TD and Osborne had a TD as well. Let's see what Jared Goff did real quick. Jared Goff went 27 for 39, 330 yards, 3 TDs, 0
Ooh,
interceptions.
39.
But when playing, Jamal
Did he get
Williams,
40
16
passes?
carries for 37 yards. And then DJ Chark, 6 receptions,
Yeah.
94 in the TD. Saint 6 for 68. Fields 5 for 51 in the TD. Yeah, man, Kirk Cousins, man. Drop one
Hey,
to the.
I told you. I
Lions.
told you.
We've been saying that Lions team is real.
Told
That's
you.
a tough team to play, especially right now.
The Lions is
Yeah.
hot. They playing with house money, man. Fucking.
They
Yeah.
threw a fucking. They iced the game to Big Seawall. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's from Oregon. And his little brother is the
Oh,
fucking
Sewell,
top
Justin
linebacker.
Sewell.
Yes, yeah. But that big ass lineman, he iced it. The fucking Vikings let a lineman tight tackle out or whatever, and he iced it. Fucking.
Kirk Cousins, you know what we've been saying every week on here, man. I think it's only been a couple quarterbacks all year to win by throwing 40 or more passes. That's a loss. You throwing 40 fucking passes, you're losing. Cook, he still didn't get the rock. But it, like I told you, in Kirk we trust, right? The nigga's ass, he's overachieving. I told you.
Kirk blew me, bro. He blew me. I don't know what's going on with Kirk. I ain't gonna hold you. I was disappointed because I'm like, he gets too like Justin Jefferson like heavy.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He like you got Thielen, like he's not old, like, you know. He probably not how Thielen used to be, but goddamn, bro, you gotta give somebody else the ball.
Bro, Kirk is doing what to Justin Jefferson what Derek Carr should be doing to Devontae Adams. Like Derek should be doing that shit to Devontae Adams,
but he's not. That's, you know what I mean? He's not fortunate. But fucking Kirk, every fucking down, this nigga, all right, I'm a fake like I'm looking this way to pass it to Thielen, but nigga, I'm going to Justin. I don't give a fuck if it's 4 niggas on Justin. And that's the problem with Kirk. That shit ain't gonna rock. They are underachievers to me. I told you,
They are definitely underachievers. And like, if I'm the Eagles or anybody like that actually got a legit shot, I'm not worried about the Vikings right now. Not even a little bit.
The Vikings might drop to their 4th seed or 5th seed type shit.
Yeah,
like,
the way they're
playing let the
right
Niners
now,
come up. This shit crazy.
Yeah, the way they're playing right now, I don't see anything. I don't see anything that's really gonna be like, yeah. But you know, it depends though. They might have one of them type of games. You know what I'm saying? where everything's just hitting, just working for him type shit.
You see the whole thing too to go with it. Like I was saying earlier on the podcast, man, a lot of these defensive coordinators are just running Tampa 2, bro. Like so they're playing shells because they're giving these fucking receivers too much benefit of the doubt. Like they let Kirk beat him with Justin Jefferson on purpose, but he wasn't scoring. If that makes sense, it's just like when the
it
Niners
makes perfectly sense.
when the Niners played the Rams, nigga Cooper Kupp had fucking 13 catches, but nigga they lost. Like nigga,
Right.
we gonna let you do your thing, but ain't nobody else gonna do shit. And that's what it is. Like nigga, they let Kirk hang himself, and that's gonna happen, nigga. And they got out coached for once again. That's what I'm saying. But Dan, he said he didn't even know. Did you watch him on Pat McAfee? He said he didn't even know. He couldn't even hear. He said he was just living in the moment. And then all of a sudden, he said he sees the fucking tackle catch the ball. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, so what if you'd have dropped that shit? What the fuck? That shit crazy.
Yeah, nah, that is Sewell's like that though. He really like that.
He athletic, yeah. They nice fan. Yeah, the Vikings,
like,
man.
But nah, the Vikings, they I don't know. They was hot, but yeah, all that came dying down real quick. I don't know what
They
happened.
peaked early.
Who you got next, Jay?
That's a trip. But look, we talking about all those passing attempts. Tom Brady threw 55 times.
Yeah, I lost.
Tampa Bay lost.
Yeah, nigga.
He went
Now, you're not getting it done with 55 passes.
He couldn't stop that
55
running
times.
game. And we had Eric
bad.
Armstead. He came back. Armstead came back, and that's our run stopper. They better be lucky Kinlaw injury prone.
Because Kinlaw and Armstead right there, niggas can't. Boy, I'm talking about running, nigga. Like Vinavia, that's why they can't cut block on the offense no more. So when they run they fucking zones and shit, that's why our damn runs has been so damn different. Like nigga, our zone schemes, ain't no more cut blocking and shit no more. So it's only so much shit you could do.
But yeah, man. Hey, Tom, I'm telling you, the Niners. That's what I was saying about the Jimmy G. Brock Purdy looked like fucking a better version of Jimmy G.
The nigga is throwing passes Jimmy G wouldn't throw. That's what I'm saying. He ain't experienced as much as Jimmy G, obviously. But nigga, this offensive weapons, you don't need not that much shit. And shout out City for telling me Baker wasn't shit. I'm glad you here so I can talk to you about that. Yeah, shout out Baker, nigga. 98-yard game winner, nigga.
Yeah, 98-yard game winner. He not like that though. He not. He not.
He not like that.
Yeah, he not like that. You lucky you get that. You got that out of Baker. Shit, congratulations.
Shit.
Because he's not like that.
It's all good. Baker interviewing for new jobs, man. Yeah, he doing new job shit. Baker doing better than Russell Wilson right now too, nigga.
Shit, Russell actually had one of his best games. I was shocked.
He played out of the pocket. That's for once. And then did he get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, he got a concussion protocol.
You took
Might be
Jerry
good
Judy
for him,
had to
though.
get on the ass, man.
Man, all them old quarterbacks, man, sit Aaron Rodgers down. Let Love come in. You're not going to the playoffs, nigga. You know what I mean? Russell, look, man, figure this shit out. You don't get hurt because you see what just happened to Kyler. Now Kyler fuck around and nigga, you know how many months until the nigga
he just tore it now, so he might be able to make it back. Niggas come back from ACL injuries like it's a fucking broken arm now, nigga. But that shit is crazy. Man, but yeah, Kyler's out, nigga, and they weren't gonna do shit anyway. The Cardinals suck. That's why I'm the fucking Rams. Of course they're gonna sit Stafford. This nigga need Tommy John surgery. His fucking elbow been fucking with him all year. But nigga, they pay you that money. They want you to play through it. So I'm seeing Caleb Williams play through that hamstring. Yeah, I hope that's the last fucking game I ever see him play through a fucking injury. Like nigga, that shit is stupid.
Yo, that's wild. I don't know. It's
Mac Jones went.
crazy
Go ahead,
season.
Go ahead, City.
Crazy season, but who we at right now? Mac Jones and them?
Yeah,
Where we
Mac
at,
Jones
Mac?
went
Let's talk
24
about
for
Patriots.
35.
Yeah, man, tough.
Yeah, Yeah,
tough
Pacers and Cardinals.
on Kyler Murray, but like PG said, you feel me? Niggas is coming back from that it's a minor elbow tear,
for sure.
just like a
Like,
little broken
nigga,
arm.
what?
So I expect
Shit.
Kyler Murray to come back like 200% better. Like you'd be
Yeah.
surprised, but the way people coming back from ACLs is insane. Like Von Miller then came back from 3 of them things already. Like
Man.
you know what I'm saying? So now that's tough luck for them. You feel me? Patriots are the Patriots, but yeah, I agree with also too. Like all the quarterbacks that don't like, you feel me, that really ain't playoffing, like you said, Aaron Rodgers and all them people. Like start starting them young bucks, man, because it's a duty. You feel me? This
Yeah, you
season
gotta
over.
see what you got while you can, man. Because I'm telling you, I'm the Niners. We're on our third quarterback, man. Third fucking quarterback, and like Jimmy G got hurt trying to shut niggas like me up.
Because I say the nigga don't try to do enough. And so he got hurt being frail. But he's injury prone anyway. And then fucking Trey Lance running up the middle. But nigga, that's what I'm saying. And Brock Purdy just got hurt too. Nigga, he hurt his oblique. I'm like, nigga, these offensive line, nigga, for the last 15 years,
15 years they've been drafting nothing but fucking D linemen.
at one time it was like only one Julius Pepper and Javon Curse in the league. Now every team got 3 or 4 of them. 3 or 4 of them. So them DNs is killing quarterbacks, man. It's ugly. It's ugly out here.
I mean, I agree.
They get more and more athletic, man.
Man,
They get more and more. I don't think, bro, average person, I don't think they understand the athleticism. Some of these
they don't understand
NFL
that.
defensive line. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
like, cause I'm 6'2",
They don't
bro.
understand, and I don't think. Yeah. How much you weighing right now, Pat?
I'm at like 250 right now.
Well, yeah, I don't,
And I'm 6'2", nigga. So,
that's what I'm
and
saying. They
nigga,
don't
it's not
understand.
all.
That's what I'm.
These.
Yeah. People understand that.
Yeah, we
Some that size running at you, 4'4", 4'5",
Bro,
4'6",
nigga,
and people don't even understand. They don't understand how fast that is.
Nobody
You know
will
what I'm saying?
really understand
It's bad.
football speed, and track speed. Totally different. Totally different. Okay.
It's different.
that's
When
why
you
I
get
try
the
to tell niggas, you that's why you need offensive line.
Look,
That's why you need the
yes.
Mays food. That's why you need
Nigga,
real talk.
you need those top
Nigga,
tier
that's why you need
coaches.
security.
Exactly. You need
Bro.
The niggas
security, bro.
hey,
he getting shot.
Bro.
What?
what do you
Yeah.
LT was like 6. I think he's 6 foot. I know he's 6 foot, like 6'3".
think like 6'2", 6'3". The nigga was high off of cocaine.
What are you doing? We are hood
What?
babies. What do you
Going
know what the
crazy.
fuck you doing with that? I'm shooting that nigga. I'm having to shoot him. Okay? Now you mean to tell me he get to do coke and just run up and down this goddamn field?
Nigga, what? And he got pads on?
You know what
He
I'm
will run
saying?
you through the wall without
Trying to hurt
pads. Nigga, he's trying to hurt you, bro. That's why I love defensive players. Because I love defense. Nigga, I will hurt a nigga. That's the difference between most offensive players are soft. That's real talk. Most offensive players are soft. But you get some Debo's in there, or you get some Derrick Henrys, nigga, or some Steve McNairs. You dig what I'm saying? You get you some of them in there that's gonna run through your chin too. But nigga, Debo Samuels is big and thick, but he's not running through Ray Lewis at the motherfucking line. He's only 220. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That shit is gonna be dangerous. Debo, but look, Debo might fuck around. He'll fuck around. Debo's not stupid. Debo will juke Ray Ray. He gonna juke Ray Ray. But somebody small, Debo, like he's 225. He running through shit too. Shout out Debo, man. God damn.
Shout out to you, bro. Look, man. I like 49ers off. I ain't really got to watch them, man, but I watched them against Tampa Bay, bro. That offense, man,
Hey, Brandon
it
Ayuk is
reminded
a
me so
legit.
much, man. Of
You said it reminds you of what? You cut out.
very legit.
Yeah,
It reminded me of just West Coast football, bro. Like
Bro,
this.
yeah.
It reminded me of playing that. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, man,
Yeah.
and it's nice to watch that in the NFL, bro. I'm so
yeah.
it's gotten so much like college now. Like I mean, I
Mm.
respect the teams that do run pro style. I watch some college teams. I'm like, damn, they still run a pro style offense and make it
Yeah.
look good, all that. But just watching San Francisco, man, them being on the West Coast, growing up playing for Pee Wee football,
Man, we got
the
three, bro.
misdirection,
They got
horizontal.
all we
Oh,
got
man,
man Kyle Shanahan. This is when they write a book about Kyle Shanahan, nigga. This shit was so written, nigga. This gonna be a Disney movie, bro. If we win the Super Bowl this year with a seventh round quarterback, nigga, on the third, nigga, because of this offensive weapons, like that's the thing. Niggas can have weapons, but how you gonna use them, nigga? Kyle Juszczyk and fucking McCaffrey and Debo, all of them niggas is interchangeable, bro. Nigga, Kyle, you know Kyle Juszczyk is our fucking third string quarterback right now. If Purdy would have got hurt, nigga, and Josh Johnson, nigga, our fullback who catches touchdowns and blocks, nigga, was gonna be our quarterback. Nigga, that's real football, bro. Like it's real football out there. Them niggas is nice, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying that because it's my team. I feel like from top to bottom, we have the best fucking team. And if you go position by position, offensive line, D line, linebackers, nigga, we got top 5 players in every position on the defense. Probably the best linebacker. Dre Greenlaw had 14 fucking tackles this game, and then he shut down Tyreek by himself, nigga. Like, nigga, I mean, Tyreek still got his yards. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about on the crosses. Like, nigga, that is a linebacker running with Tyreek Hill. Like, boy,
All of them,
Right there, man.
them,
them linebacker, and then Nick Bosa should be the defensive player of the year, nigga. Running through
Nick
shit.
Bosa,
Nick
man,
Bosa, nigga.
Nick Bosa's fire right now.
he fucking shit up, man.
Yeah, he's fire right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Boy, they
Boy,
just
off.
I saw him and Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm. And see,
Micah and what people they don't give neither one of them they credit. Micah Parsons and Nick Bosa are in the top 5 in fucking run defense too. Like niggas are
Yeah,
good
no,
run
they
stoppers.
they can rush the passer, and them boys can stop the run. Like that's why
yeah,
they're so deadly. Like they do everything
They
good.
beastie, man.
Like they're not just like they don't do just one thing great. Like they do everything great. That's what makes them niggas so deadly.
Day, give me the phone charger, please.
So yeah, no, I agree though. Them dudes are fire though. Michael Parsons, Nick Bosa, one of them is gonna be defensive player of the year.
Yep. And it's gonna come down to this last week. Y'all still got the Cowboys still got another game
Against the Eagles, right? That's on Christmas, right? Or like damn near.
Yeah, they got a game, so
They didn't play 2 games against the Eagles yet.
Yep. That's Christmas Eve.
I need a fortune.
Yeah, huh?
Cowboys.
So, but see, just like with Caleb Williams, you gotta get him into the moment to have them Heisman moments. Caleb Williams took USC back from nothing, nigga. So, but he was doing that shit. He was doing his thing, and like Nick Bosa, everybody, Tua, shout out my nigga City. You was talking about Tua MVP. I told you Tyreek's the MVP on that team. Nigga, they had that nigga Tua tap dancing, but Nick Bosa showed up. Nigga, we needed a stop, one more stop. Nick Bosa, nigga, strip fumble. You know what I mean?
Right now, Jalen Hurts is the MVP.
Oh no, yeah, shit, hell yeah.
But yeah,
he got his
Tua,
moments.
Tua, he had his shot, but he kind of blew that. Especially with Justin Herbert and the Chargers and them boys. what they did
Yeah, he
with him,
lost.
but
Yeah, and Chargers. But see, people gotta realize too. Derwin James is a top 3 safety in the league. Khalid Mack is Khalid Mack, nigga. Like they still have a good defense, man. And the Mike McDaniel's offense is a very rhythm based. Like it's just the Kyle Shanahan shit. He's like they put up Jimmy G into his fucking area of targets in the middle of the field type shit. You know, same shit. And that's what makes Jimmy G and Brock Purdy so interchangeable is because their anticipation. And Tua is probably the best quarterback in the league on anticipation. If everybody want to keep it G, it's kind of like a Drew Brees when Drew Brees was in the league. You know, Drew Brees never had the biggest arm, but anticipating and shit, yeah, he was there. That's why when Mike Thomas was killing nigga, he was just killing on slants and shit. Nigga, like, but with Tua, you make him tap dance. If niggas did that to the GOAT, what you think they're gonna do to the Bull? Like, nigga, you get some pressure back there. He played a top defense in the fucking Niners, and then you still had a top 15 pass rusher and Khalid Mack on him. And they don't have no offensive line right now. So Jeff Wilson's fumbling ass. Like, so, I mean, it all comes down to Tua because he's the quarterback, but shit, he's better than what he was, but nigga, that pass rush, that hurt, that Von Miller being hurt for the Bills, that's gonna kill him, bro. That's over with. That's gonna kill him because now that's the thing. Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are not, they're not moving out of the pocket like that. They got good pocket awareness, as in let me chuck this motherfucker to my safety valve or out of the bounds. Nigga, Joe Burrow and fucking Patrick Mahomes gonna run to the fucking sideline to the very, very last minute and then chunk this bitch 40 yards down the field to a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you can't guard that shit, nigga. You can't guard that shit. And that's what you, in order in the AFC, Tua is going to have to beat Josh Allen, fucking Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes. Fuck around and have to beat them all in the same fucking postseason. Like, nigga, so that shit is tough.
I think Mom would have to use her phone. So you have to find one.
But Justin Herbert, he did his thing too, man. He got his thing. But see, now with Herbert, everything went so right for the fucking Chiefs, man. To get Patrick Mahomes and to still like Tyreek Hill. Niggas forget Tyreek Hill. He left Oklahoma State and had to go play at somewhere else because they was trying to disband him too. You know what I mean? All these teams that are top heavy, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, these motherfuckers all got players who people tried to give up on. You know what I mean? They tried to give up. Well, talent's not going to help. Nigga, Joe Mixon should have been a fucking first round drafted running back. Him and Samaje Perine was running together at OU. Samaje Perine broke Melvin Gordon's record for most rushing yards in a game right after he did. Like literally the week after. So now you see both of them together backing each other up. Nigga, that's chemistry. You got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. That's chemistry. They went through trials with each other. Nigga, now Kyler Murray got chemistry with Hollywood, but now you got, you know what I mean? You got everybody's trying to get that. And you thought, but sometimes it don't work. Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. Like, hey, there's no way in hell you can tell me I went to college with this bull and I'm not passing this nigga the ball at least 10 times a game, bro. Like, Aaron Rodgers was giving fucking Devontae Adams the ball every fucking time, bro. Like, nigga, Devontae used to piss me off because, like, nigga, he would just run the fucking dig route and get the ball. Like, I'm like he padding his stats. These niggas just did 2 dig routes back to back. Nigga already got 2 catches type shit. Like, but then you get to the Raiders and it's like, nigga, we need you to run this post corner. We need you to, like, nigga, that's not his game. Nigga, he's not a barn burner, nigga. Like, but yeah, that comes back to, like, you want him, like, but Tua and Waddle were teammates at Bama. So you got Tua and Waddle, like, nigga, 49ers. That's why I wanted the Niners to draft fucking Watson, but we didn't have no first round pick. I'd have loved having Christian Watson with him to make it easier for his transition. But nigga, fucking transition. We're professionals, right? He's NFL. We make too many excuses for these guys, man. They need to come out here and perform, nigga. They get paid to perform, nigga. That's why I like Jerry Judy going off on the fucking ref and his coach. Like, nigga, give me the motherfucking ball, nigga. Give me the peel. Nigga, we already losing. If we gonna lose, nigga, give me my stats, nigga. Let's lose this one.
Yes.
Shit.
All right. Shit. Let me see. Man, what else we got here? Let me go these.
What about that Cowboy Texans, man? Oh,
Two only had 10 completions. He went 10 for 28, 145 yards on TD. Tyreek Hill only had 4 receptions, 81 yards on TD. Waddle had 2 for 31, 0 TDs. So again, you limit Tyreek Hill is bad for the.
Bro, they ran Tyreek Hill. What they did to him.
But honestly, I think
Tampa too. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Tampa fucking too, man. They running Tampa too, and not trying not to let this nigga beat us. But see, that means you got to have a disciplined quarterback that's going to nickel and dime down the field. But then you got fucking Jeff Wilson fumbling. He fumbled, and Tyreek Hill grabbed that motherfucker and ran it 58 yards. Like, you know what I mean? Tyreek Hill is the fastest nigga in the fucking league. He looked like a little kid running. But fucking, they have no run game, man. Mike McDaniel, you will never get to see the first 4 games that you saw from Tua this season again, because niggas are not going to get beat by fucking Jalen Waddle and Tyreek both getting over 100 yards. Nigga, please, one of them niggas might get it, but this is the time, the crunch time, man. It's easy, and we showed them. Not everybody got a Nick Bosa on their fucking defensive line. But shit, if you got a motherfucking athletic safety and rangy cornerbacks, nigga, you gotta play off of them. Tyreek Hill's not the best route runner. Jalen Waddle's still young. You know what I mean? Nigga, they run fucking what's the routes like crossers? That's their best routes. Their money routes are crossers. I mean, people gotta watch the game and know what it is. That's what I'm saying. That's the part where it's easier for me to talk about football to a football player because they know the terms. I don't gotta, you know what I mean? I don't have to say the scientifically right term. I can, like, nigga, they just running crosses, bro. They running crosses, you know what I mean? They change the shit. That's it.
That's true. Yeah, let me see. Let's hit this Cowboys game. Cowboys 27,
Man.
Houston 23.
7:02? What does it feel late? Feel like it's 8:30.
Oh shit, we lost the host. Oh shit, that Laker game just started too. See, yeah, you might have to get nigga. We playing the Celtics right now.
They punched them in the mouth though, man.
Yeah, so going with the 2 quarterback thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Jeff Driscoll.
No, you. My fault.
Go ahead.
I was just breaking it that motherfucker down.
Go ahead, bro. You good?
When you got between the Cowboys, the motherfucking Cowboys, it wasn't up for that game to me. But they got exposed again. They just the fucking running. Their run defense is ass. You run the ball on them, punch them in their fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Then you could do something. Dak, Noah Brown is surprising me though. That receiver, Noah Brown, he's been doing good for a couple games now. But CeeDee Lamb, Dak, Tony Pollard's the truth. That offensive line, the Cowboys just lost another offensive lineman. He got hurt that game. They had to move Jason Peters out to tackle, and that nigga ain't played tackle, but since 2008 when he first got in the league type shit. So they got help. That team, the Texans, was a 1-10 team, man, and the Texans were winning the game. The Texans left hella points on the board. They got in the red zone about 3 times and left twice without no points, I think I want to say.
Oh yeah.
So like they should have beat the shit out of the Cowboys. Like but Dak took that motherfucking 98. He did his thing. They almost didn't score in the red zone because but Zeke ended up getting in there. They got too fancy.
Fucking cage.
I think Mike McCartney is going to get exposed, and I'm not just saying that. Everybody knows I'm a 49er fan, but when it comes down to wins and losses in the playoffs, it comes down to coaching, man. And I do
Yeah.
not believe in Mike McCartney. Like, nigga, he is overrated. And Dan Quinn, you can only do so much. Just like City was just saying, the difference between Nick Bosa, Michael Parsons, and others is that they could pass rush and run
Yeah,
stop.
they do everything great.
De,
Like,
Demarcus,
have no
Demarcus, yeah, they don't have no weakness. Demarcus Lawrence is a weak ass run defender, and he's big as fuck. You know what I mean? But he's like a specific pass specialist, and it's like, how are you that? For if you don't like tackling, run tackling, that's just your motor to me. You know what I mean? You got a weak ass motor, nigga. You don't want to be physical. You D line type shit, and they're running, and everybody who they're going to have to beat in the NFC has a top tier fucking run game. The Eagles have a top tier run game. The 49ers have a top tier run game. If the Vikings gonna fucking do something, Dalvin Cook is gonna run the ball. You know what I mean? Nigga, so I mean, and who else? Like, even, well, I ain't gonna put them other niggas in there. But yeah. But if the Cowboys play a fucking Tom Brady, that's who they're scheduled to have to play, is the winner of the NFC South. So if that happens, they have to play the fucking Bucks and shit. I mean, the Bucks ain't got no running game right now. That might be good, but we're not gauging them off of just winning one playoff game, right? Like, we niggas said this supposed to be Super Bowl, so I'm comparing you to the niggas Super Bowl contenders, and top to bottom, I'll take the Eagles over the Cowboys Shield, nigga.
yeah, I'll take definitely taking the Eagles over the
I was talking to my cousin about it. I said, I'll take the 49ers still over them too. And they were like, well, you taking Dak? You're going to take Purdy over Dak? Nigga, it's not taking Purdy. It's the whole team. I'm taking Kyle Shanahan over Mike. I'm taking D'Amico Ryans over Dan. I'm taking, nigga, my whole D-line over fucking Dallas D-line. Now, if you go quarterback for quarterback, you know what I mean?
over the Cowboys too.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Right, like you're not the difference between Brock Purdy and Dak. If for the Cowboys to win in the playoffs, they're gonna need Dak to win. Dak's gonna have to be great. You know what I mean? Dak is gonna have to sling that pill. Dak gonna have to have over 200. Dak ain't never gonna be able to win a game like Jimmy G does with the Niners. Jimmy G's stats in the playoffs are by far, he's like the second worst quarterback ever. The nigga done won 3 or 4 games with fucking less than 100 yards passing. Like, type shit. Like, nigga, Dak is going to have 250 or more yards passing. CeeDee Lamb's going to have to eat. Pollard's going to have to eat. It's a whole bunch of shit for him to fucking, you know what I mean? Because it's on him. They built it like that, nigga. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Dallas Cowboys. That's a good take. All right, let me see what else we got. Ain't really much left on this motherfucker. Nothing really important. Ravens beat the Steelers 16-14.
That's
man, they barely pulled that out. And fucking Kenny Pickett, the Steelers, or we can just break it down like that. The Steelers need an offensive line. They got to get Pickett. I like Pickett, but George Pickens, that receiver, and that's what I was talking about. That's what I got off topic when I brought up Joe Mixon and everybody. Every fucking top tier team has that receiver or a skill position player that they said don't touch because he's bad, but it's not really bad. It's basically saying don't touch because he's black, damn near. On some African American shit because he's being too black, too much of a nigga. Nigga, he can't be coached. Pickens was going through shit. I think he got hurt and he did something, had some off the field issues. Niggas, everybody know fucking Pickens was the next coming to AJ Green in Georgia. Nigga, so he shouldn't even have dropped that damn far to get drafted. So yeah, he comes too. The Pickens is nice. Najee Harris got to stop getting hurt, and hopefully, Mike Tomlin. I like Pickens, man, but if he could, Pickett, the quarterback, but anybody could get replaced, man. So I'm saying with me and the Niner fan, I want whoever's our quarterback to do good. I don't give a fuck if it's Jimmy, Brock, or Trey, but. I do see it between the lines. I'm in a lot of 49er communities, and everybody's just so second coming. Oh, Brock Purdy's the next Tom Brady. All of this, all of that, and like it's right in my motherfucking face. It's like Like this niggas is saying this stupid ass shit because he's white. Like I'm just gonna say what it is. Like nigga, Trey Lance is mixed and niggas wanna act like, oh, he's a bust. How the fuck is he a bust? The nigga has even showed you what he could do better than Jimmy. Now you have fucking Brock. Brock is a poor man's Jimmy Garoppolo. He just don't got the experience. But him being young and a 4-year starter in college, nigga, he knows more about in-game situations. That's the shit you can't coach, nigga. You could coach and tell him everything, but he got to be put on the field and see what it is. For him to get hit like that, take that hit because he checked into the wrong shit. Did y'all hear them? Somebody was mic'd up when he was doing that check. Somebody on the fucking other team. Shut the hell up, nigga. Shut up. Like nigga, they getting into his fucking. They're like, shut up, motherfucker. You checking you checking the wrong shit. And then what he do? Get smacked. Boom. Walk his ass up. And then he throws a fucking touchdown at the end. Well, not the end. He does that non-Jimmy G play, but he throws it to the right guy, Brandon Ayuk, on a double move. But you see, Brandon Ayuk had him beat, and he had to stop to catch the ball. That's what I'm talking about, the difference between Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. Trey Lance got that motherfucking Patty McPherson arm. The nigga fling that bitch 60 yards, nigga staying still. Nigga, you know what I mean? Brock don't got that arm, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that shit, man, it comes down to it, man. I'm dealing with that shit with my son too at school with all our kids. So I know I'm not the only parent that goes through that, man. I'm telling you.
Shit. Let's see. Jets Bills. Bills beat the Jets 20-12. Bills did what they were supposed to do. Let me see what this Jets quarterback did real quick.
Man, the Jets defensive line is the truth, man. Quentin Williams, I think, man, remember they had Quentin. Man, do you know that Quentin Williams was on that same fucking Bama D line?
With fucking the bull from on the Washington Commanders, that big motherfucker Payne, big athletic Payne, the nigga to do he a D tackle. Boy, that man, hey, yeah, Bama put out some motherfucking D linemen. Now that I'm thinking about it, man. God damn.
Shit, they put out everybody.
Yeah, now they putting out quarterbacks now, huh? They put now Bryce Young. They about to put out quarterbacks. But yeah, fucking the Jets. Mike White came down to earth, man.
27 for 44, or 27.
40 passes. 40 passes. They had a chance to go down and win though, and he fucked up though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that's the difference. The cream of the crop, man.
There's certain people like nigga Tom Brady. I say that I'll give Tom Brady his props, but Tom Brady.
The difference between Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes is going down to score a touchdown. Tom Brady's taking you down there to go kick a field goal.
You know what I mean? He scored a touchdown game winning the other day. You know what I mean? But all Tom Brady's championships, nigga, if it wasn't for Adam Vinatieri kicking a 40 or more yarder field goal, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it G.
40 or more yarder. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't like niggas was kicking a 10-yard fucking field goal. But Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, I really feel like even Lamar. I mean, but they ain't proven yet. I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. These motherfuckers are going to score a touchdown to beat you. You are going to have to score, and that's what you need, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I want. Me being a Niner, I want that, and I feel like the only way we can get that is with Trey Lance. I know City want that, nigga. He wanted that too, and he might still got that though. And Russell is just the scheme, you know what I mean? But as of right now, all we can go by is what we watching, and what we watching is some piss poor bullshit, nigga. Shit.
Everybody's hurt, man. I don't know. I can't explain how teams just keep.
No, I feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
this is when you pay a quarterback. Remember, you was talking about the reason about Lamar. You said we both agreed we should pay Lamar, but we know if you pay Lamar, you're not gonna be able to get no playmakers. That's what we was talking about. Russell got the playmakers and shit now. You know what I mean? But as in.
I want to see us when fully healthy, when we have like Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, Jerry.
If fucking Williams didn't get hurt, I think it would have been a way different season for y'all, man.
You know, I want to see us with our full team completely healthy. We haven't seen that in 7 years in Denver. Everybody.
Yes, 7 years.
And that's why you get a 7-year drought out the playoffs because niggas can't stay. We can't stay healthy. It's simple.
Man. But see, that's the same thing with everybody. That's the thing with the NFL. That's what I'm saying. Why don't they get they need to change this shit in the NFLPA meetings and get some guaranteed money or fix something like because the injuries this year they need to go straight to grass. First of all, if I was the fucking players, I would tell them, nigga, I'm not playing on no motherfucking turf, man. That shit is stupid. That's fucking. It's like the NFL. Everybody want to say you need a team, but it's certain positions that nigga, if they get hurt, it's over. Like nigga, and that's the shit, and that's what happened to y'all. Like y'all might not even have traded Bradley, but that was smart getting that first round pick back though, because how Russell Wilson doing right now, you know what I mean. But y'all with Bradley Chubb like that. That's what hurt me. But y'all got Nick Benito. I know about Benito at OU. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
OU Benito is nice. Y'all still got DJ from us, DJ Jones. Y'all got players, but Bradley Chubb.
Worried about our defense because we solid there. It just
No, but I'm saying, yeah, but I felt like they overcompensated. Like that's going to hurt unless you believe that you guys are good at drafting offensive players. You know what I mean? Because fucking losing Bradley Chubb, that you don't get that. Y'all were lucky to get a Bradley Chubb, nigga. Y'all had Von Miller and then got Bradley. Like, nigga, how lucky was that? It wasn't too much of a drop-off if niggas want to keep it G. But when Von was there, y'all had better people around, around him too. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all built it. I like the Broncos. These are very underachieving because this was supposed to be the year the offense carried. And this is another year that the fucking defense did what we thought they would do. But nobody wants to make Russell be held accountable, man. I'm telling you, this nigga Russell and Nathan, both of these niggas need to get put in fucking on the corner, nigga, and get 1,000 lashings, nigga. Like, what the fuck? What? What mama say?
She said I should.
I don't care. You better count. Tell your sisters to go with you and make sure y'all count. You get something for all y'all. The fucking ice cream man want to come out. Who the fuck? Only in fucking Indio. Fucking ice cream man. It's dark.
Just cause they grind.
It's 7 o'clock, nigga, and it's dark. And they lucky I'm staying in a white neighborhood, nigga. Cause man, like nigga. Shit crazy.
They grind
the truck out every day. Fuck it.
But so look, let's throw this topic out there though, Jay. What about who besides player, what coach, who is more to blame for their season's failure? Josh McDaniel or Nathan Hackett?
Ooh. I mean, shit, Hackett sound like the.
Who was it?
Who's worse? Who's more to blame out of Josh McDaniel and Nathaniel Hackett for their offensive failures? Or team failures. Fuck that. They had coaches. Team failures, nigga.
I don't know. We haven't had our full squad, but Josh McDaniels had his full squad, so I'm gonna
Facts.
go with McDaniels.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm gonna go with Josh on that one.
Facts. And it's not like Russell Wilson nigga bring DK Metcalf with him. Like nigga, so
real talk.
But that's what I'm saying. But Sutton, that's what I'm saying. That's why I get mad at the Bronco fans, is because they do not like niggas is not holding Russell. Man, I know that's your quarterback for 7 years, how long you got him. Because tell this nigga to his fucking face, you playing ass right now, man. Nigga, Cortland Sutton is a good receiver. Jerry Jeudy is a good fucking receiver, man. Nigga, you see, and you got KJ Hamler, nigga. Patrick got hurt. I don't want to hear that shit. This nigga had fucking DK. Before he had DK, the nigga was making shit work. Marquise Goodwin was still there. You can't do nothing, man. Russell, he just, I guess he's human. I gotta stop getting on the nigga. Like I just hate. I'm not even hate. I'm gonna stop saying that. Hating on the guy. I'm not hating on Russell. I'm just mad when people already anoint a nigga to something and like, oh, he's the savior for us. Like, nigga, don't speak for us. You ain't one of us. Don't speak for us. Don't tell us what the fuck who our savior is.
Who
Real
we
talk.
going for, nigga? Russell Wilson's a great man. He's an African. He's a great, but nigga, I don't agree with half the shit he fucking do, nigga. But that ain't got shit to do with me, because that's not my guy. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm talking about judging him on the field, and on the motherfucking field. I saw this coming 5 years ago. That's what I'm saying, John. I saw this shit 5 years ago, nigga.
No,
Watching him.
but I don't know. I ain't gonna lie though. I was happy the way we came back though.
Yeah.
No
It
lie.
took Judy. That's what I'm saying. That heart. But why does it have to take fucking like I don't know. Like nigga, that's what we was just talking about that earlier, man. That you're a professional. Niggas is not about to tell you to go do your job. Niggas is not and you don't want a nigga to show you how to do. This shit is supposed to be in you. You supposed to love that. There's no way, even if I was getting paid millions, my guy, I would have beat the shit out of somebody already. You'd have heard about so many motherfucking fights. Nigga, I'm whooping, if I'm on the defense, I'm whooping one of them offensive players' ass, nigga. Every fucking game, one of these niggas gonna get beat the fuck up. Nigga, that Draymond and Poole shit, nigga, that's the type of shit, nigga, hey, you push me, this is us, we family, right? We gonna handle this shit, but nigga, we gonna win, nigga. Win. I'm not about to listen to your weird ass and we losing, nigga. We gotta be on the same accord, nigga. Like that shit is ass. Niggas is out here getting hurt. Some of them Bronco players gonna get kicked off the team and not have an NFL career next year, because they fucking hurt. They gonna fall off. And because of this nigga Russell Wilson, who fucking solidified for 7 years, is ass. But he supposed to be the fucking savior, man. Nah, nigga, hold him accountable, cuz.
Crib Street. All right. Feel me? Let me see. Who else we got in here real quick?
Nah, I agree though. 100% and everything.
I think we're gonna wrap this up with. Oh, well, we only got two more. Real quick. Jags beat the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jags beat the Titans 36-22.
That's that guy, John.
Shout out
Again.
Rashard. I see you, my boy.
Who's that?
Yes,
Rashad? Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
Yo.
Shake that love, bro. Trevor Lawrence went 30 for 42, 368 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. Etienne had 17 carries for 32 yards. Ingram, 11 receptions, 162 yards.
Did you hear that? Huh?
Ingram went crazy.
Blue. BLUE. Hey, Ingram went so stupid. 11-162, bro. Hold on. I'm almost done. Then you had the Jag, bro. Fucking what was I about to say? T Law. You see? That's what I'm saying. Like I have Red Zone and I watch all the games that I want. I got fantasy. I got a Travis Etienne. And I had the Jags defense this week on the fucking FanDuel. That was stupid. That was dumb. Don't tell nobody that. Anyway, fucking
If you watch the game,
T Law, that he's the guy. He's a guy. I'm talking about making them passes, and niggas want to play for him. But to keep it back onto the coaching aspect, I told you. Now there some niggas that leave from Nick Saban and Bill Belichick, they can't be head coaches, and the niggas got out coached again. Everybody and they fucking mama know you about to get this ball to Derrick Henry. The Titans getting rid of AJ Brown is stupid. They need a quarterback. I guess they got one in Malik. Ryan Tannehill really wasn't that bad, but I think it's Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, he's a defensive-minded coach, and it shows. Like, in order to beat T-Law, in order to beat that Jags team when they're rolling, you got to put up some points. And, nigga, your boy, Derrick Henry, how many yards he have? I don't think he had. He had
21.
Hey, he had 98 yards in the first fucking half, bro. The nigga had 2 yards. Like, I'm telling you, they bring that stat up during the game. I'm watching it. They was like, this nigga had 98 yards in the first quarter and only 2 yards after. Like, the nigga, They stopped the run, and it was not fun. You dig what I'm saying? It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? And T. Law and them boys, nigga, and Doug Maroney. I think Doug Peterson. That's the old Eagles coach who won the fucking ring with the Eagles. He's the head coach over there with the Jags. And then at the top, they got Tom Coughlin, nigga. So you seen what Tom Coughlin did with the Giants, and they building from the trenches. That's how. In order, shout out to all the old school minds, know what I'm talking about. You got to build from the trenches, D line and O line, and then build out from there. If you get a good D line and good O line, then everything else will come. But if you don't have that, you pussyfooting. You playing yourself.
Well,
You
yeah,
playing yourself.
everything's a lot more easier when you got a good pass rush.
Yeah, and Josh Allen, that the defensive, the linebacker from the fucking, he went to play at Kentucky. You got Josh Allen. Then you got they just paid for somebody else in the free agent. The Jags spent the most money in free agency last year.
This summer. So the Titans, they're a perennial. The Titans remind me of the motherfucking Cincinnati Bengals when the Bengals had Dalton and shit. Marvin Lewis always gonna get them to the playoffs, but they ain't shit. Like, nigga, the Titans probably still get to the playoffs because the fucking Colts is ass. They gonna win their division, but nigga, whoever plays them is gonna romp them. Nigga, run through their shit, nigga. They gonna put 8 in the box and make fucking Traylon Burks or Westbrook beat them. And Westbrook's been balling too, City. I don't care what you talk about. You're saying they ain't had no receivers. Westbrook been balling still, but nigga, the offensive play calling. Mark Vrabel, I think he'll be a better defensive coordinator somewhere, but because he came from Belichick, he gets to keep a good job. Like those jobs right there is where I wish Eric Bieniemy or like anybody could get a good defense. Give the offensive minded coaches, coordinators a good defense, and then let them be the head coach and fix the offense. That's what I mean. That's what I would think you would want them to do, not the opposite. Like, nigga, give this head coach a great offensive coordinator a great offense, and his defense is ass. What you expect him to carry you with scoring? That's kind of like what the what the Dolphins did by getting Mike McDaniel and moving on from Brian Flores. So Brian Flores is a defensive coach, and the Dolphins' defense was good, but their offense was bad. Now the Dolphins' offense is good, but the defense is ass. You know what I mean? Now they losing because if you stop them from scoring points, who they stopping? Like, nigga, Brock Purdy and Jimmy, like that's what I'm saying. It comes down to that defense and shit. Nigga, you got a good defense, top tier defense, you're gonna be a top you already eliminated half of the league right there. Shit.
Yeah, the Jags look good though. They're gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
Jags, man, hey, Jags, nigga, Jags gonna be nice.
We got the Bengals beating the Browns 23-10. Joe Burrow went 18 for 33, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Deshaun Watson with 26 for 276 yards, 1 interception. Bengals doing what they supposed to do. They sitting at 9-4, and then Browns sitting at 5-8.
Yep.
D-Wad second game. I think it's the second game back, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
second game. Yeah.
Still getting his feet wet.
Yeah, so you can't can't just come back out and do that. They was petty as hell for the accusers to go into his damn game.
Look at
Bro,
my
that's
damn dog.
just
Let's go hop up here. Come on, baby. You want to go outside? Come on.
You
You want to
need
go
to
outside?
buy a dog off me, big.
Hey,
I know. I need some piss. I'm about to buy a big dog anyway. I was speaking of that.
Don't get
Them
a
baby shit.
boy, man.
Come on, Bella.
hey,
Come
you see the
on.
French on that dog
Go outside.
contest?
But you got papers on yours too, huh?
Yeah, I
Come
got
here.
on all my dogs.
Yeah. Well, nigga, might have to get in
Motherfucker.
touch with that. We need to get one. Go outside, Nella. Go.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
yours are bulldogs. Or
yeah.
yours.
I got
Yours,
mini bulldogs. Yeah,
yes, sir. You said mini
exotic.
bulldog.
Yeah, exotics,
Yeah, them motherfuckers
fire
hot.
shit.
Yeah, they hot.
Yeah, I'm about to have another breeding though real soon, like real soon.
You sold
waiting
all
for.
those just about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
But
shit.
I got some right now too though. Like niggas in my camp, they got
Okay.
they got one right now. Fire ass blue trimerle going for 3 right now, and they got a brown one going for about 25 right now. Fully paperwork, fire. Great, great blood too. They got. I think it's all. I think they're all like 2-time Compton blood.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're
Definitely.
fire.
That nigga need a bulldog for sure. For sure, gonna have to spend some red with you.
Oh
Fresno.
God, and I'm telling you, I got a, and it's a great price right now. The price
Yeah,
on these fuckers is
I'm
great.
gonna tap in with you. I want to see it. Let me see what they're
me, I
talking about too. I want to get a big one.
I just see a nigga like me. You need a payment plan right now. That's the only thing. So when I get my bread all the
Oh
way
yeah,
right, tap in. I mean, I'm
nah,
gonna get you them because
that's
they
what's
hot.
up. Like the homie, like bro, he was like, he'll pay for. He wanted a dog, but he like, yo, what's the down payment? I'm like, shit, put 1,500 down. That'll hold you the dog and everything. When you get the other 15, pay it. Get the dog and the paperwork and everything else you need.
Sure. So we doing it out here. One dog's getting to it every day.
Yeah,
You feel me?
mandatory.
Sure. Gotta get to it. All right. Well, I mean, shit. That's gonna wrap it up for today, fellas. Can we, Pat? You got a word for the folks?
Oh yes. I got a word. For anybody, for all the parents out there, if your kid, if you have an elementary student and they're going through what the system would say anger problems or hard to learn right now, please do not fall for that trap and try to put the kids and get them an IP or put them in special ed because of their anger or anything. Remember, we were had 2 years of isolation, and we as grown people couldn't handle that. So what do you think these kids? They're just now getting back acclimated to the regular society. It wasn't regular for them. So, but you got to teach your own kids. If you spend money on your tutoring, or you put in the work with your own kids instead of relying on the schools. I hope that just opened it up for everybody to show that you got to be a parent. You can't just be a parent for likes on Facebook and Instagram and shit. Like you really got to put in the work, man. Put in the elbow grease, and like I really like put more work in academically with your kids.
Mm,
They're quick learners. They're sponges, but do not put it into the hand of the system and do not do that because I feel like the kids they deserve a better chance than having to be put in these rooms with kids they do not understand because some
yes,
some
sir.
kids do have to be in there but not if you know your kids could have conversations and read. That's the biggest thing. My son is in third grade, so that means during COVID for first and second, well, let's say kindergarten and first grade, and a little bit of second was on the laptop. You know what I mean? Like, so that's way different than being in. That's why he's a great test taker now. When they do iReady and things like that on the computer, man, he kills it. Plus, he's a gamer, so it's easy. So you take a positive out of everything, but do not, please, give your kids a chance, and do not be afraid to say that you didn't do enough because I didn't do enough, but I'm going to do enough. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I can.
Yes, sir.
And that's just all. That's all you can do. That's it.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna add to that real quick about those IEPs, man. And if they try to force your hand in the IEP, man, don't hesitate to get a second evaluation. You feel me, or whatever the case is. But with those programs, man, they just want it's just a label and a tracking system. You feel me? So they
Mm-hmm.
have a trail. So when they try to hang you, and yeah, man, and they get checks for that. So it's just gonna
Man.
tighten they whatever the case is. So make sure you do what Pat is saying and do what you need to do to make sure your kids get a great education. Take advantage of it. You gotta be able to sit right
I told the
and read
kids they got to go to Montgomery
nine
Ward.
times out of 10. You ain't gonna learn how to read because them teachers they don't care.
Man, I've seen it
City,
firsthand.
Hey, she said you got the tape down here.
City,
Hmm.
you got a message for
She said
people.
you got the tape.
Ah man, shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all probably pretty much y'all hit it on the head. I agree. I agree with you boys, man. Sometimes we gotta do a little bit better ourselves.
Put a
Learn,
little more time in self-care.
you know. My only real message is don't nobody know your children like you know your children.
Exactly.
You know, but that's really to piggyback off what I said is don't nobody know your children like you know your children. You the one that be with them every day, feeding them, clothing them. You know what they can do. You know what they you know what they can't do and what you need to work on. So
Mm. Yes, sir. There's a thing out there. They trying to reverse it. And some schools are doing a good job, but there is a thing called a school to prison pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
It's real, and you got to educate yourself about it, so that way you can put yourself in a position and your child in a position to fight that so that they don't become a victim of it. So man, I appreciate what y'all saying, man. And I'm sure there's some fathers out there that appreciate that as well. So man, I appreciate y'all. Had some conversations, NFL Weekly Recap. This was week 14. It's your boy Josh,
third,
EG in the building. My dog City came through, man. I appreciate y'all. Nothing but love. And then
Yes,
we
sir.
back at it
all
next
is
week.
love, man.
See y'all next week.
Appreciate it.
Go.
Peace.
Peace.